I'm Brother Malcolm. Welcome to the Powers of Mind Hour with Enlightenism Solutions. What is Enlightenism? What can it do for you? Enlightenism is a new way to think and live. It's the freedom to know that you are greater than the way others have taught you. We are introducing to anyone that chooses to listen information about working in the mind, information about divine self-knowledge of God consciousness. God exists in each one of us as consciousness. How do I know this? Because I discovered it working in the mind. I discovered it on my own. A new way to think of God consciousness. Something that all of the philosophers and psychologists and theologians don't talk about. They don't know about what they heard from someone else, what they have read. I'm talking about something that you have in you that you can discover for yourself, and that makes you greater than the person that you're aware of being. It makes you greater than the illusions that you're using to define yourself by race and color and age and gender and all these other made up things. This is something you discover for yourself. It's original. It's something divine in you. It's something divine in you. Don't you know it? Don't you ever feel it? Don't you feel that something is in you greater? Even on the days when you're feeling down and out, even as a child, and the development of the child into adulthood, didn't you feel something in you? And I'm saying the thing you felt something in you is the God consciousness in you. It's not special for someone else to just have it. It's not for the enlightened ones that we have heard about. You're just hearing about what people are telling you about a way out of the pain and suffering. But you have to discover it for yourself. That's why thousands of years later, people are still searching. Still can't find it. Creating things to escape the pain in your life. Creating trips, vacations, clothing, all types of other illusions, jewelry, paper money, all types of new ideas on artificial intelligence. All of these things trying to give you some awareness, some power to discover yourself. And everyone that I know of and talk with would love to be free of pain. People are selling all kinds of drugs to overcome pain in your life, physical pain. Why? There's such a proliferation of advertisement about drugs. Because people are in pain. You're in intellectual pain and spiritual pain. And these make you, and these two feelings about pain, or awareness about pain, makes you a slavery of the pain. So we have become slaves of intellectualism and spirituality. And in this new form of slavery, we're doing all of the work, and someone is telling us it's not good enough. You're not good enough to free yourself of the pain in your life. You're not powerful enough unless your reference point, the reference point of the knowledge that you are using, must reference something in the past. And you think about this. When you think of power, you think of God, you think of something in the past. Think God's in the past. And God is in some book that some human being wrote. And that's all that God can say. Now, I mean, think about how naive that is. To think, to believe that a power that can create a world without any help from any of us would depend on human beings. I mean, to tell the truth about the power, I mean, you kind of think that would not happen. And it didn't happen because God conscious has been in you all your life. All of your life. And you separated yourself. We separated ourselves to choose another God, the intellectual God. The God that we can only know by faith and trust in what other people are teaching us. I am talking about something different. I am talking about the God you can know for yourself. You don't need anyone else to interpret anything for you. You don't need anyone else in the past to tell you about it. Because once you discover the divine self-knowledge that I am talking about, all of the questions that you had about things in the past will become clearer to you, and you will know the answer to all of them. You will know what it means to be born again in spirit and truth. You will know what it means to begin to overcome the pain and suffering on the eightfold path. You will know all of these things. Why? Because everything comes from divine self-knowledge. Nothing can exist without divine self-knowledge except the illusory knowledge that we have used to create an illusory world full of pain and suffering. And you will live and die in pain and suffering as long as you depend on what other people have told you about power, about love, peace, all of these things that you think is in the past. God exists in the present. Not I was, not I will be, but I am. I am in this moment existing in you. I am the power in you. So now when you get to this point, you say, well, how do you know all of this? Because you learn it working in the mind. You learn it once you follow the light within you, the clarity within you that leads to divine self-knowledge. Then you learn a new language. Then you know how to connect yourself with the power. Then you know how to pray differently. Then you understand all of these illusions about worshiping. You know all of this stuff at that point because you know the foundation of human knowledge comes from an illusion. All of it. Not some of it, but all of it. And that all of divine knowledge comes from the God consciousness in you that shines light on the things so that you will know it's an illusion. You will know that you are not this person that the world has defined you to be. That you are greater. You are greater than the person that you are currently aware of being. Enlightenism, folks, check it out. That's what the work is about. That's what my work is about. My work is to redefine, shine light on the illusion so that you will know for yourself that you have had this power in you all of your life. And it will be with you until you take your last breath. And if you don't discover it, then you will remain in the pain and suffering by yourself. You will not understand what your prayers, when you pray for something, it is going to be answered. But you won't understand it. You don't speak the same language. We're trying to understand it with illusory knowledge, not divine self-knowledge. Check back with me, folks. You have some more interesting insights on the divine power divine self-knowledge of God consciousness. I'm Brother Malcolm. Be sure to check the book Enlightenism. It leads to the inward journey. And on the inward journey, you stay on it. Don't give up. Keep going. And you will see the divine self-knowledge in yourself. Have a great day. Thank you for listening.